your kids are going to be out on spring break, and we know a place you could take them where they will certainly enjoy themselves. Ripley's Aquarium has a brand new exhibit called Swarm. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live there in Myrtle Beach with the details. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this is a pretty cool exhibit. Swarm. Which creatures swarm? You get to find out. Some of it's really cool, some of it's a little creepy.
A little bit, yeah. It creeps me out, trust me, when I walk in here just to check it out. Take a little break from the office, it kind of creeps me out.
But it's fun, and we're starting with fish. Everybody kind of knows about schools of fish. Mm-hmm. What are these fish in here?
These guys are the alewives, or I call them Nemo fish, kind of, because they remind me of the fish in the movie that create the arrows and everything whenever Martin's looking for the directions.
They make an arrow, and they actually can do that. They actually do that?
Oh, I'm sure they would. They coordinate with each other and get in the schools and stuff for survival and eating and all that kind of thing.
Oh, so that's really cool. Yeah. Talk about some of the other, throughout the morning we'll go through, but talk about some of the other creatures that are in here.
We've got Halloween crabs, which are super creepy if you look at them all, because they're all just like crawling around everywhere and look like spider legs almost. It's kind of creepy. We got coral catfish, we have some mice, we have American eels, and then we've got our doctor fish, or the Gararufa fish.
Okay, and what's the deal with swarms? I mean, safety in numbers, right?
Safety in numbers, it just talks about basically how animals and humans alike adapt to their environment by making this swarming effect. And then we also have like a little movie feature thing where people have used a swarm effect in movies.
Sure. You've got a lot of people, and then you're more likely to win a battle. And it's fun too. I mean, you saw me earlier. I was in there. You can climb around.
Yeah, this tank is very unique. We have pop-up tanks everywhere, but not only can you pop up in the middle of the tank, which is that tube right here, but you can actually crawl and get behind the tank as well. So it's really cool.
It is. It's really cool. A lot of fun. Having a good time. Crystal?
That reminds me, Amanda, my Facebook picture is me in one of those pop-up tanks. I love Ripley's Aquarium, so go check it out if you'd like to see that. A brand new exhibit at Ripley's Aquarium at Broadway at the Beach is now open for your kids to enjoy. This just in time for the upcoming summer and tourist season as well. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live there in Myrtle Beach with the details. Good morning.
Good morning. Crystal, is really interesting. We've been learning about all these different types of swarms of different creatures, and these guys right here, these are Halloween crabs, and kind of interesting, kind of creepy, really cool to look at.
Yeah, they're walking around and they kind of remind me of spider legs a little bit. They're a little creepy.
I've got to show, I've never seen this before, but look at this guy's eating a grape. And look, he actually picks off a piece and puts it in his mouth.
He's probably not, there he goes. He's probably not going to act for you now.
I know. Oh, how funny. And you said they like fruit, any kind of fruit.
Yep, they've been eating on strawberries, pineapples, some grapes. I've seen them eat all kinds of fruit in here. These guys are really cool. They actually create the swarming effect in Cuba, and it basically turns the roads almost red because there's so many of them going across the roads.
Oh, wow. Well, believe it or not, there's almost 1,000 in here, but they're all kind of hiding out right now.
Yeah, there's close to 1,000 in the tank, which if you're looking at it, it doesn't look like it at all. Right. Because they are hiding in every little nook and cranny they can. They're nocturnal animals, so they're mostly out at night or early in the morning, like right now.
So this is their time.
Yeah, this is their time. They're kind of partying right now, so they'll be sleeping it off later,
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I like looking at them in here. They're in this nice big glass tank, but I can't imagine seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of them crawling all over the place.
No, just a few of them freak me out.
Yeah,
so.
kind of gives you a little shivers. Yeah. That's what makes it kind of fun too, Crystal.
It's so pretty in there too with all the colors, and pretty cool. You get to be the only one in there right now, Amanda. Go check out the new Swarm exhibit. It's 21. When your kids are out on spring break pretty soon, we know a place where you can take them where they will certainly enjoy themselves. Ripley's Aquarium has a brand new exhibit called Swarm. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live there in Myrtle Beach. She's been checking out the different exhibits all morning. It looks so cool, Amanda.
Yeah, interesting and very educational too. We've been stopping by all these different creatures, and now we're at eel. Eel travel in swarms.
Yeah,
huh?
American eels. These guys actually, for no reason whatsoever, all of a sudden will turn a almost like glass color, and then they swarm out to mate and spawn and all that fun stuff. And then they go back to, kind of like salmon, how they go back to
the fresh water.
Right.
Oh, wow. And we're talking about, you know, some of the stuff is really neat to look at. Some of it's creepy. I would put this in some of the semi-creepy category, but it's really cool to just sit here and look at them. And like you said, learn the interesting facts. Now, another one, let's go over here. We've got some jellyfish over here. Unfortunately, I know firsthand that these guys like to swarm because I've gotten stuck in a swarm of jellyfish
I think we all have out in the ocean.
Yeah, not so fun, but man, these guys are, I tell you what, they're taking over the ocean.
They are. These are actually blue blubber jellies. I can't even, try to say that 3 times fast.
Blue blubber jellies.
Yeah. And they can get, pretty big, and they have started taking over some of the Australian coast. And they're really beautiful to look at. They really are. This is actually probably my favorite tank, and a lot of the guests' favorite tanks when they come in, just because of how pretty they are.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to come in contact with them in the ocean, but
like I was saying earlier with the crabs, it's nice when they're in this nice glass container. You can sit and look at them, and it's fun.
Right.
It's actually seeing them in the wild when they're in their swarm and there's a bazillion of them. That's
not cool.
When you get a little nervous. Yeah. But swarms, you gotta love it. It's really interesting. Crystal?
Definitely. I've learned a lot this morning, Amanda. It's really cool. It's going to be out there for a while, so go check out the new Swarm exhibit. Exhibit at Ripley's Aquarium at Broadway the Beach is now open for your kids to enjoy. This just in time for the upcoming summer and tourist season, as well as spring break. WPDE News Channel 15's Amanda Kinseth is live there with the details.
That's right. And pretty interesting, all the different creatures that travel in swarms. And right now, I can't believe I'm going to do this. I'm going to stick my hand in this tank. Talk about what is in here.
These are the Gararufa fish, or what we call doctor fish. You'll see a lot of these. You probably saw it in the news where people will go to these spas and actually stick their feet in a bucket of water and have the fish eat off their dead skin.
Oh, so I should be sticking my feet in here instead.
Oh, no. Stick your hands, yeah. And hopefully if they behave this morning, they might try to get you. But
come on, guys, you hungry?
This is a very popular interactive in the aquarium itself. And they don't really, they come and suck it off. They don't really bite it off, so it's like a little tickle on your arm instead of a bite type thing.
And so you come in here every day and get some manicures, right?
Well, yeah.
That's so funny. Wow. And just mention, we've kind of, I'm waiting for one of these guys to come over. We've kind of gone through the partial of the exhibits this morning, but talk about some of the other swarm creatures that you have in here.
Yeah, we've got some alewives, which are silverfish that kind of make those big, big balls of schooling fish type thing. We have Halloween crabs, we have mice, we got some crickets, some blue blubber jellyfish, and some American eels, and just some other fun facts about different swarms of animals.
That's great. You know what? I must just not have any dead skin on my hands.
It's probably too early in the morning.
Yeah. maybe I'll just stick my foot in there and say, no, I'm just kidding. But you can come check it out right here at Ripley's Aquarium. A lot of cool things to see and touch.
Very cool. Yeah, just stick your feet right in there. Get a little pedicure, Amanda. Thank you so much.